Can you bark into a microphone? No reason.
Oh yeah, Key, can you bark into a microphone, please? No reason.
Hold on. Give me your best
Hell
bark.
Excellent! Yay!
Excellent.
I'm so proud.
Anyway, is that a cold open?
How to finish my chuchuka.
So this is I Hate This Game, where we love to hate on the things we love.
Or hate.
I'm Lill.
I'm Kruewella. Or Crew. Or Moo. Ever changing. Whatever I feel like.
Ever changing. Yeah. And today we have two very special guests, two very close friends of the pod, who I very politely asked to be on this podcast, despite what either of them might say.
No guilt
and I am
tripping
not
involved.
holding them. No guilt tripping involved. No politics. Crazy, I know.
I'm pretty sure I forced myself onto this episode, actually.
I haven't even introduced you. I'm not ready.
Who is
So sorry. Okay, I'll shut up.
This?
Who are these people?
Cut that. Start over. All right, first we have a content creator, Twitch streamer, and all-around good time, Keeg's Corner. Yay!
Yay! Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
How exciting. This is second episode.
Second episode with Kid.
Yeah, well, did you keep me onto the segment that you, shoehorned me into that one time?
Oh, no, I cut all of that, by the way.
Okay, well, cool.
Second and a half, by the way. And then we have our podcast professional, movie connoisseur, and very strong opinion holder, Hannah from Not My Fantasy. Yay!
Gang's all here.
I love that. A very strong
Was it I
opinion
called you a
holders.
professional? Does that make you feel good?
I mean, I guess I am. I've been doing this for 7 years, so I guess I've never been paid to do it, but I've put in my time. It's been 84
I've never been
years.
paid to do this either. We just do this for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't know you had been a podcaster for that long, Hannah. Sometimes I think about it. 2019 is when we started Glee Boot, so I also had a Glee podcast a while ago. We finished that, thank God. And then, now we have Not My Fantasy, which is going on year 3-ish, so maybe 4. So 7 years. It's crazy.
7 years.
That's impressive.
How was the Glee podcast?
Well,
How was Glee?
it was really painful, and it's because Ryan Murphy just Ryan Murphy'd all over it like he does, and I think at a certain point I had to keep reminding myself that Glee did a lot of good for queer representation, even if it wasn't perfect. I harped on its imperfections a lot, and then I did have to kind of remind myself that I should be a little grateful. So
A little.
We love to hate the things we love.
We do love to
absolutely.
hate the things
That's what
we
we're talking
love.
about today. We're talking about Glee.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. I have only seen bits and pieces of Glee. I know it takes place in Ohio. Unfortunate.
It does.
Yeah, it
It
takes place in
does.
Lima.
I can't.
That's
I literally
crazy.
can't.
I know the one thing that I quote from Glee is that we're all minorities. You're in the Glee Club.
The club. We're
That's a
all
good
minor-
one.
That's that should have been sign number 1. I think that's in season 1, maybe episode 2 or 3. I think
That's
bad sign.
and
Bad
then
The only thing I know is a toxic cover.
sign. Oh yeah.
out of all covers, the
Out of all
toxic
of
cover.
it's that one.
Yeah,
Britney
that one
Spears
was-
toxic?
Yeah.
Is it good or do they kids bop it?
It could
You
be
know what?
worse.
That's an excellent question.
It's
We cover
been a hot
Kids
minute since I
Bop.
listened
That's
to it,
the
but,
ultimate question.
What are
Do
we
you wanna
talking about
introduce-
today, actually?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to introduce the topic.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. I feel
Wow.
Co-host.
on the spot. I'm kidding. No.
My
I
co-host
should do
make me
I
do
gotta
all the work,
co-host
dude?
things. Oh my fucking god, dude. No one ever helps me around this house. No, I'm kidding.
So anyway, we're talking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do it.
Too late.
Wow.
So anyway, we're talking about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit because Magic has a Hobbit set coming out. What's the date again, Keegs? Because I know you know.
Pre-release is the weekend of the August 7th, 8th, the 9th. So it's the week after that, whatever dates that is.
So mid-August. So we got some time. And I know we don't have a ton of spoilers yet, but we can talk about those in a bit. Yay!
I don't
So-
know how to explain it, but I feel like you min-max the opening somehow. I just can't prove it.
me.
That's a crazy
somehow you were a
statement.
spike while doing that, and I can't prove it.
Yeah, ask you to do it, then I do it anyway.
Yeah.
Actually valid.
Well,
yeah.
last time I asked you to do something on the podcast, you're like, I didn't even want to do it. I just wanted you to ask.
Me?
Because I said, yes, you. Because I said, I'm like, oh, do you want to do this thing? You're like, no, I just wanted to ask, or I wanted to be invited. I didn't actually want to do it. I'm like, okay,
I don't remember what that was, but I could see it.
You're
I
like,
could
hey,
see
ask me to
myself
do
saying
this.
that.
Yeah, you're like, hey, ask me to do this thing. I'm like, okay, do you want to do this thing?
No,
No,
not
I
really.
don't.
No, but I thought it would be funny if you asked.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
such
thanks.
a true thing.
So I thought about if we needed to do an introduction for Lord of the Rings, but I feel like it's pretty well known to where anybody
Never
listening
heard
to
of
this
it.
podcast will know what it is. Yeah, never heard of it. All right, you're off the pod. Bye.
There's a ring in it. We know that. There's a ring.
There is.
Is there a lord?
There's some
of the
towers.
There's towers. There's
Two of
There's
them
some small
famously.
guys.
how many
Small
towers?
guys. There's two.
Small
They're not
guys.
the twin ones, but there's two of them. Fun fact, when I was a kid, because of the timing of those movies, I had to think really hard. It's not Lord of the Rings and the Twin Towers, because those fell.
Shut. Those fell is crazy.
So that's a different thing.
Oh no! Oh no! Lord of the Rings and the Pentagon.
So I was not brought on the spot. I'm here to be co-host, and yeah, but I only saw the first movie of Lord of the Rings, and I watched the extended edition. I was gonna do more before this podcast, but
I'm proud of you for watching the extended edition.
I
Yeah.
did. I started watching the first. I was like an hour in. Cody shamed me, and so I had to go back, start from the top with the extended edition.
Here's the thing. I think there is something to
Shame.
say about watching like the original movies as they were like released like in theaters, and then going back and actually watching like the extended cuts. Because
Yeah.
like the extended cuts do add to them, but I think the theatrical releases are still like perfect movies in their own way.
Okay, so that leads to the first question I have, which is just like for everybody, just how engrossed in the Lord of the Rings franchise as a whole are you? So I have never seen or read any of it ever. I know vaguely of like basic lore, and I know magic cards, and that's about it. I am so intimidated because the franchise is so huge, and it's like the movies themselves are super long, and I'm just like, I don't want to sit down for 2.5 hours and watch this. So I haven't even touched it, so I know nothing.
I also know very little, and that's why I feel like you and I are equipped to talk about this more than anybody, obviously.
Obviously, we know the least, so we're the most equipped
Yes.
to talk about it.
Yes.
Wow, you sound like men.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you know
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
Something. God gave me this microphone. I'll use it to talk about
Yeah.
things I am uninformed on. I used to shit on Lord of the Rings a little bit because I tried to watch it several times and I fell asleep every time. Cougs, you're gonna kill me for this,
I
but
probably am.
I literally the only part I remember is when I remember Gandalf standing in the Shire talking to Bilbo, and that's when I fell asleep.
That's so early.
That's like the first 6 minutes of the
Fucking
movie.
movie.
No one's hitting each other or fighting, and there's no fire or nothing. What am I supposed to look at?
This isn't solo leveling.
Wow, it's almost
Yeah,
like you have
this
to
is
get through the
solo leveling.
exposition to understand what's happening.
No one's
that you
really
know of.
smooched that much in Lord of the Rings. However,
Are people smooching in solo leveling?
listen. Either people gotta be smooching or people gotta be fighting. Tournament arc.
Also, people do
Mark.
smooch in Lord of the Rings. Thank you very
They
much.
they do. Just
Thank
not
you.
a ton.
I didn't know. That's why I was asking. I was genuinely asking.
There's probably more smooching later on.
There's smooching in the first movie. Like halfway through the first movie.
Keegs, how engrossed in the franchise are you?
Okay, so like when you put it in the scale of like people who are engrossed in Lord of the Rings, I
Okay.
would say I fall like in the middle. Like
Okay.
people that are insane about Lord of the Rings, I cannot hold a conversation with. I am like very conversational about Lord of the Rings, but I fucking love Lord of the Rings. I have read The Hobbit. I have started reading the actual Lord of the Rings trilogy. I got through the first book. It is hard to read, so I'm very slowly getting through Two Towers. I have marathoned the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings multiple times, and I have very strong opinions about the Hobbit movies, and I'm sure we will get into that.
We will get into that.
We will get into that, but
Just for you.
I love Lord of the Rings. It's actually one of the first things that my husband and I actually like watched together, like before we were dating. That was like one of our first like kind of dates.
Cute.
So yeah, I really like it.
Damn, that's a long date.
It was a very long date.
I mean, it worked out.
It did. I mean, it didn't scare him away, so it says something. I don't even want to think about attempting to read the like Silmarillion. Like the people that can read that and like all the other like side stories that like Tolkien has written and like can actually understand it and like know the lore and like these people's like lineage and shit like that. I don't even stand a chance then. Like you don't understand like the breadth that goes into people that like know Lord of the Rings and the franchise and everything.
I don't even know what word you just said when you're referring to like a side story.
The Silmarillion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
It's the entire history of Middle Earth up until I
Fascinating.
think The Hobbit.
Yeah, I'm not even an average Lord of the Rings or Tolkien person. I didn't like the movies until I was an adult. And actually, it took watching them for my podcast to really like the first one. Because I was always a Two Towers girly because of all the fighting and stuff. That's what kept me focused. But I gained a new appreciation talking to people who knew a lot about Lord of the Rings, read the Silmarillion. So my co-host for Not My Fantasy and his sibling did an episode with me. We also did an episode with a podcast called The Silly Marillion, and they do all things Tolkien. And so talking to those people who were like really big into it, but not like pretentious fans. Like these were very much like a we want to welcome you in type fans, and that's the best experience to have. And so I gained a new appreciation for them. For this podcast, I did rewatch the first Hobbit movie. I have unpopular opinions about the Hobbit movies, which links to my history with The Lord of the Rings, being kind of meh about it for so long. So,
Oh, you're a Lord of the Rings fan? Tell me the entire history of Middle Earth then.
okay, so
I feel like that's how
the Silmarillion.
No, it is.
No, I barely remember the stuff about the Silmarillion. I find it like interesting that he wrote such deep lore, and I find that so cool. But I am not interested in it enough to spend that much time to read all of that. I like what I get from the movies. Like that's satisfying.
I wish I had the
enough.
attention span. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just, and the way he writes is so detailed. It's very hard, I feel like, nowadays, like, especially with our TikTok brains, to, like, sit there and actually be able to, like, engross ourselves into something that's intense and not get bored super quickly.
Yeah.
That's my issue right now, trying to get through The Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so for somebody who has never seen anything, never read anything, what would you recommend for me to learn about Lord of the Rings? I assume it would be, like, the 3 movies, the extended edition, and then just, like, reading The Hobbit, or, like, what would be a good entry point?
Honestly, I would start with The Lord of the Rings, not the extended editions.
Okay.
Because the extended editions are so long that, like, you really have to dedicate the time to it. And I feel like if you've never seen anything, you don't know anything about it, dedicating that time is just not worth it when you don't know you're going to enjoy it.
Right. Okay.
The theatrical editions are meant for every person, as many people as possible. So yeah, like it's meant to attract as many people as possible. And then if you like it enough, then do the extended editions. I totally agree with that for sure.
Yep.
Okay. And then what about The Hobbit?
I would read The Hobbit.
Just
I
read it?
personally think the book is better than the movies. I have lots and thoughts and feelings about things that they did in the movies, and things that they changed and added. And I'm sure you have questions that we can get deeper into those thoughts and feelings and things that they did and whatever. But anyways, I do like the book. I think the book is easy to, I mean, I'm sure Hannah has opposite opinions on this. I think the book is easy to consume. I think he does a good job at letting a general audience, I say a general audience because like I said, it was supposed to be a kid's book, but nowadays I feel like it's meant for just a normal person. Like I'm sure you could read it to a kid, but I don't think a kid's gonna understand it. There is some like challenging portions of it to read. but for the most part, you can get engrossed into it pretty easily and get through, a good chapter or two a day if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, even though I like the movies, I know people who like Lord of the Rings more than me. I tend to defer to that opinion on the Hobbit movies because the things I've read about people's opinions, and I'm like, I get it. So, I would also encourage the original material in that case too. So
Okay.
I have so many opinions about the first movie. I cannot. I just want to. I don't know if you.
Are we gonna fight?
Are we on schedule? Like, do we have a schedule we have to adhere to? Because, like, I wanted to talk about random shit in the movie.
No, I have some questions I wanted to ask, but because I'm not, like, I don't really know anything about Lord of the Rings or anything, I didn't know how to structure this episode, so we're just gonna wing it.
The Hobbits piss me off. Can we talk about that?
What?
Okay, hold on now. Hold on now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're fighting. Those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
The Hobbits in the first
Explain
movie
yourself.
piss me off. The most notorious offender is Pippin. Pippin, I swear to God, I want to.
I mean,
Okay,
that's the
well-
point of Pippin.
But also
I
Pippin
know,
is
but come
darling
on.
boy. How dare you?
Yeah. Pippin is a sweetie pie who's not supposed to leave the Shire, but he happens to get drug along because he's just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He wasn't
And-
drug along though. He wanted to go.
Yeah, because he wants to help.
Except he
But
did
he also
everything but
happened.
help.
Yeah, he also happened to be at was it Farmer something?
Yeah, he
Maggot,
also
whatever
just
his
happened
name
to
is,
make everything
Farm?
worse for everyone.
He's a catalyst. He also
when
happens
he's-
to be very brave in the end. He happens to be very brave at the end and wants to go fight. You never got to that part. You never got to that part in the movie because he ends up going with the Rohirrim and fighting alongside and being a good boy.
Listen, like, okay, maybe I'm sure he redeems himself. I'm sure, but in the first movie, he pisses me off because it's like they're hiding from like the Nazguls, right, or the race, or whatever the hell they are. And why is he starting a fire to eat? Like, come on.
Because he's hungry.
Moron.
He needs at what time at day would that be? I don't know,
Dinner,
fifth
supper.
supper or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I think what's really interesting about like Merry and Pippin is, well, I guess all of the Hobbits and just the story in general is that like it's kind of a reflection on the experience of, I guess, what, World War II or World War One.
World War One, I think.
One, I think, because of the
That's
trenches
what he
and
fought
stuff.
in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a reflection on that. And so that's something that makes me look at the Hobbits very differently is they're just unprepared, like basically like children who go to war, kind of like all those people who went to war. So he's so naive, but he grows and I mean, come on. Character arcs.
And then Frodo leaving without telling everyone to go to Mount Doom or keep going wherever. And then Sam like almost drowning himself to prove a point. Like,
No.
so dramatic.
Oh my god. You.
Don't leave without me. I can't swim. Like, come on. Some
Yeah, because-
self-preservation, please.
Grow up.
Because he wants to help his friend. He made a promise. He made a promise that he would see his friend through to the end, and he's going to do it.
And he's going to drown himself and hope Frodo saves him.
And he's going to figure out how to swim.
Cook, next time you don't want to hang out with me, I'll be in the river, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, literally us every 2 seconds. I wish Cougs were here.
Yeah.
Cougs, if you don't hang out with us next week, I'm going to drown myself in a river, by the way.
Yeah, I can't swim, so, well,
Okay, good to
I gotta
know.
deal with that. My favorite parts, can I talk about my two favorite parts in the movie? Because I feel like the best characters are Arwen and Gandalf. Galadriel is kind of weird. But my favorite scene in the whole movie, and I feel like one of the best scenes, I feel like this stood to the test of time because it like very much feels like a scene you could see in a movie today, is when she's carrying Frodo on horseback, right? And the Nazguls are chasing her. And like that whole thing, and then she gets across the river and she's a baddie and she pulls out her sword and she's like, if you want him, come and claim him. That's when I finally locked in. I was like,
Bad bitch behavior.
that was bad bitch behavior.
That's bitch shit's behavior.
Hell yeah, it is. Also, Liv Tyler is just gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
She was born
She was
to
like
be an elf.
yes.
princess.
She was born to be an elf.
I think they filmed all of the Lord of the Rings in like 98, I think. And then they came out 99, 2000, no.
It was
They filmed in
2001, 2002,
99.
2003. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 99, so it came out, yeah. I think it was 99. But yeah, so Liv Tyler, late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, she kind of disappears after Lord of the Rings, and I think because Arwen is such an impactful character, she's just so noticeable. So, Liv, you said Galadriel's weird.
She is. Like the scenes with her being in like people's heads, right? Like that shit was weird to me. Like I felt like I was a little bit of a fever dream. It was the 90s, I guess.
That's also just who she is, though. The powers that she has.
That's just who she is. Okay, she's weird.
That's just who she is. She's just she's weird, and it's fine.
I have one more question for the group.
Okay. Oh no.
I know Pride Month is over, and we should all be back in the closet by now. But
right, I gotta go.
Right.
Sorry. We're done. Sorry, everyone.
Should Frodo and Sam have kissed?
Oh my god, that's one of the questions I have on my thing.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get into it. I think no, because
Boo.
I don't think it doesn't need to be
Homophobic.
romantic. No, here's the thing, right? The male loneliness epidemic is because of homophobia and like not letting men don't want to be like intimate either emotionally or physically, and not necessarily in a sexual way, but like they're so deprived of that kind of connection. And that's why I think it's super important that they have a very deep but platonic friendship, because men desperately need that. And also, again, with like the war comparison, is that like those men went through so much, and like the bonds that they create are just so strong, and they don't need to be romantic. Even if, yeah, sure, maybe I would read some fan fiction about that, maybe. But I think canon, I don't think so.
Come on.
Yeah,
I
What
get
about you,
everything.
Coogs? Yeah,
I agree with everything that Hannah said. Yeah, because I think that the whole dynamic between like Frodo and Sam is that like they just become such close friends, and I think that's essentially what it's supposed to be. Like I think if you make it more than that, it kind of defeats the, I don't want to say the purpose, but kind of like the power of the story that's been formed there. And kind of like what Hannah said, I think the importance that is kind of stated is the power of friendship, and especially the power of
friendship.
It's the power of friendship. It's just,
What sort of
Milo Pony
anime
had it
shit?
right. But yeah, especially, between like, guys, because guys have that thing where they like to be big and tough and powerful and not show that they're, scared or hurt. And especially when it comes to Sam, he's just a big softie. He's just a big lovable softie. And so, yeah, I agree with everything Hannah said. She said it better than I did.
I think they should have kissed.
No.
Yeah, me too.
Of course you do.
Thank God. Thank God that I get everything you're saying, and yes, men should be able to express love with each other without necessarily being romantic or like
Right.
I'm gonna show some toxic masculinity here, considered quote gay, but like it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that felt their connection somehow, and I've only seen the first movie. Maybe I'll feel differently after I watch the whole thing, but it felt incredibly romantic to me, and I can't explain it. And I think isn't Sam's actor, isn't he on record for saying they should have kissed also?
I want to say
he might
was.
have. I mean, I think there's like back then, obviously, like wanting more gay representation, and also now, but for especially that time, I think is important to want that. But I think that especially if you watch the rest of it, you may feel differently, because their arc together is just so intense that like kissing would kind of diminish what they've gone through. I guess like it makes it just about like romantic love instead of something that's even bigger than that. So watch all the
Y'all don't
movies.
kiss the homies though? No.
No to what?
If they're not gonna kiss, then I don't want to watch it.
Oh my God.
No. Lame.
Well, I can erase that question from my list. Thank you, crew. Oh, one of the questions I have is, why are all the elves hot?
Great
What do you
question.
mean?
We've been asking
That's
that for
that is a-
years,
That's a great
centuries.
question.
Thank you.
And
This
you know
one-
what?
this mi-
They're hot in all of the movies.
But why?
Is there a not
Yeah.
hot elf?
I'm trying. That's what I was just thinking of. I was trying to find one. I think
Elrond is like, he's too much father. He doesn't
Mhm.
give enough daddy in Lord of the Rings, but he gives a little daddy in The Hobbit.
Okay,
Like
but
a little
also
bit, which is
like,
weird because that actor's older in The Hobbit than he is in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Isn't he younger in the flashbacks? Is that why?
Or is it just getting
Or
the
also
context?
he's fighting and
Also-
you know
yeah, he's fighting and just being a badass. So you know,
yeah.
I only
Why
knew
are they
that.
hot? It's the
Why
water
are they
in
hot?
Rivendell. Well, actually, I don't know. Have we seen
because
elves
it's-
in
it's
other?
everywhere. Yeah, it's Mirkwood,
'Cause
and Mirkwood water's
Mirkwood-
fucked, dude.
Yeah.
This is probably an
Something to-
opinion that no one shares with me and it's completely my own, but all those elves in the movie, I still want Gimli if I'm being so honest.
Sure. Valid.
T.
No.
I mean,
You're not-
valid.
You know who should kiss? Gimli and Orlando Bloom.
Legolas.
Legolas.
Mhm.
They
Yes.
should kiss.
Yeah, they
And
should
they've-
kiss.
They
Mhm.
should. They've been through some shit, but
I
there's
would not hate
sexual
that.
tension there.
I would
Listen,
not hate
I've been
that.
asking for that.
Why don't they kiss?
I do
Boo.
Why
think
don't they?
I do think it's a little weird that like Gimli is like, you know, I hate elves, and then he sees Galadriel, and it's like he's like over it. He's like I hate elves, but not that one.
I
Yeah.
feel
Oh
like
Oh my
she's
god,
too
not
hot.
one of not one
like
of the
it's more
good ones.
context in the book, and I'm trying to remember what happens in the book, but like something does happen. I feel like she gets in his head or something, and like shows him things or talks to him. And then
What
she
sort of
gets-
things did he show?
I
Cookie.
forget what I know. I forget exactly what it is. It's been so long since I
Shows
actually
him so many
read
things.
Fellowship.
I don't know. I've never seen him. Couldn't tell you. Why did I
really
decide to
should.
do
You could
this?
pretend.
I'm just
You
talking
could
on my ass,
pretend.
dude. Okay, I have another question here. Let's see where to go. Why is Sauron just a giant eye?
The eye of
That's actually a
Sauron.
good question.
Yeah, it's the eye of Sauron.
It's
like-
That's
him.
just his like visage, like
Yeah.
but he has a physical form.
Mhm.
That's just like
Okay.
it's like what is it? It's a sprite. If this was a
sprite.
video game.
yeah. So
It's his icon.
So,
it's his character.
It's his avatar.
character thumbnail. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how he's that
He's
great,
actually
like-
a VTuber.
He's actually a VTuber.
Sauron the VTuber. There
like
you
a
go. There's your
scary-
title.
He's like a
Yeah.
scary looking Death Knight character. And then
Yeah.
when Frodo and them are fucking around with the ring, sometimes the Eye of Sauron activates or something, and like he can see where they're at.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
hmm
But he's not. He's not the Eye himself.
He's up the
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just told that he's just a giant eyeball. I'm like, that sounds weird.
Yeah, no, that's
He's an
not
actual-
it.
Okay, thank you. That was for
You're
me.
welcome. Glad we could Google for you or be Google
Thank
for
you. I could have Googled that, but I didn't want
The
to.
research that go into this podcast on Match, anyway.
Unmatched, anyway.
I don't know.
another
I
question
feel
I have.
like our podcast would give you a run for your money sometimes when I'm in charge of research. I don't do a good job. Anyway, listen to my
It was-
podcast.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny when you brought up the World War One kind of like ideas or like themes in Lord of the Rings because it made me laugh because Lil and I would never talk about that kind of thing on our own.
Nope,
Yeah, we're
we
here to
do
help
no
even it
research.
out.
Yeah.
Thank
we're
you.
Yin and yang. Like
Yeah,
Lil and I would be
yin-yang.
like, so let's put all of the characters in a tier list of who we think is hottest and
Who we think was hottest?
yeah.
Also
Who's the
valid.
hottest? Who's
Honestly, let's go though.
Okay,
Okay.
so who is the hottest? I mean,
For me, it's a toss up between Aragorn and Thranduil, and they're both very different individuals.
oh,
who
interesting.
was the second one?
Thranduil.
Okay, actually though, Lee Pace
this-
in The Hobbit, hot.
Is this
he-
Is this Legolas's dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a huge forehead.
He's an elf, how
So?
dare you?
These
Look at those
characters
eyebrows.
don't do it for me because I don't know how to explain it. My taste in women is elven. My taste in men is dwarves, and that's just like these men are too pretty, and I'm not interested.
Yeah.
My
Aragorn
taste in men is
obviously
feminine. My taste in women, feminine.
Also feminine. Yeah.
I
For
love
the
that for
girls.
you. But then again,
Yeah.
you've seen my husband, so does it surprise me that I think the dwarves are hot? Like,
Yeah,
That's very
I was
true.
gonna say that, but I'm glad you said it but you know what? Hey, you're on type. I appreciate that about you. I think Aragorn and Boromir tie for me.
Oh,
Love Sean
interesting.
Bean.
I mean, you're right. You're correct.
Faramir was
Boromir.
okay too, I guess, and rest in
Okay.
peace.
Yeah. T.
When he said one does not simply walk into Mordor, it took me back to early meme days. I'm like, oh my god, that's the moment.
That's where he came from.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
it is where it
one
came from.
does
Aragorn is
not
hot.
simply walk into Mordor. Yeah. I would do it in my Sean Bean
Okay.
accent, but I haven't practiced, so no thank you.
Just do it anyway.
Oh, God. I have to channel like Game of Thrones. No, I can't do it.
Oh,
like
Matt's
myself
dark
out.
in the room with us.
Let me
Boo.
just maybe it'll happen just like randomly.
Ooh, I have. Speaking of hot characters, Smash or Pass. Is it Smaug? The dragon.
Smaug? The dragon? Smash.
Balrog?
And
Or
by smash I mean
Smaug?
he would smash
Smash.
me with his big foot. But also, yeah, hot dragon. Benedict
Voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily like Benedict Cumberbatch's face, but his voice, very good.
So you would smash the dragon.
Yeah, and he would smash me with his big foot. Yeah, it'd be like Donkey and Dragon
Okay.
from Shrek.
Oh God.
Normally,
Oh God.
I'm for smashing the dragon. However, there's too many characters I would put ahead of the dragon to where I don't need to smash the dragon.
no,
But that's
here's
that's
the
not the
thing.
que-
That's
that's
not
not
the
the that's not the question.
That's not the question.
The question
it's
is
only
just
about
would
the
you
dragon.
smash or pass the dragon? I would smash.
I would smash.
I
Sounding
haven't
like you're
seen the dragon movie
passing.
yet, so I think I'd have to pass for now.
Wow.
Hmm.
I gotta
Interesting.
see it.
Look up some
I'll
pictures.
report back.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
Google
back.
it. Doing your research mid podcast. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I have pictures and pulled up, and I'm looking at it, and I want to say pass, but
Okay.
I heard the voice. The voice is probably what will get me. It usually does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get you. If you like Minoko's voice, you'll like Schmaug.
Shrek.
How do you
I like
pronounce
Shrek.
Smaug.
Thank you.
There's no
It is-
CH in it. There's no Schmaug.
Smaug.
Smaug.
Smaug. Thank you. Thank you.
Smaug.
Okay.
Smaug.
And then one more smash or pass. Shelob?
Who are these people?
Just
I don't,
Google it.
I don't like that one.
That's the spider.
I know. Yeah,
That's
I
the
can't.
guy.
I can't do
Are
that.
you
I
crazy?
can't. I don't do spiders. But
Yeah.
you know what?
But
No, actually, I think I would cry. No, thank you.
okay.
I was like, actually, let me look at a picture. No, but that ass though.
I have a very bisexual question to ask.
You're
You
in good
can't. It's
company.
not Pride Month. Oh, different responses.
Get back in the closet.
right.
Arwen or Aragorn?
Why not both? Por qué
Aragorn-
no los
Aragorn.
dos?
I mean,
But
I
you know
would love
what?
this is the correct answer, but if you had to choose one,
Aragorn.
Yeah, I would probably also choose Aragorn.
I know
He's
nothing about
so
either
hot,
of them.
A younger Viggo
Arwen.
Mortensen with the longer hair,
with the
and
hair?
grittiness.
Oh my god, dude,
Yeah.
I can't. He opens those doors in Two Towers, and I just, God.
Yeah,
Arwen.
it's fine. Keegs and I will just sit here and just goon about Aragorn. It's
Exactly.
fine.
Thank you.
guys can
Thank
have
you. Oh
Arwen.
my god, when he shows up in the dude, even in the first movie, when he's in the
In the
corner
first
and then like
movie,
he
hot.
rips off his cloak. He's
Yeah,
Are you frightened?
his entrance is
You
cunty.
should be. God.
he's
Hell
too
yeah.
pretty.
No, he's also very rugged, pretty and rugged. A perfect mixture, I
I don't
think.
think he's that rugged. He's not Gimli.
You haven't
level
seen any of the
rugged.
other movies. Sorry, I need to calm down.
All right, so that's a no on the spider. Herd chef.
I feel like you're just collecting information about me.
Yeah.
You're
This is
trying to
actually
find like
just a
my
giant
perfect
survey.
fantasy animal mate or something.
Yeah.
It's a
Your spirit
unicorn, by
animal.
the way. Oh,
Oh, what would my spirit animal be?
your
Oh,
fantasy
I'm an
spirit
idiot.
animal.
It'd be a
though.
cow. I'm such an idiot.
I don't know what my spirit animal would be. I have no idea. I'd like to think like a raccoon.
Cute.
You know what?
No reason.
I can see that for
Cute.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Either
Collect
me
all
or
those shiny things.
although, Hannah, I have a question for you, and we've brought this up with multiple people before.
Okay.
Raccoon, skunk, and a possum. Which one is which amongst me, Keegs, and Crew?
Raccoon, possum, and skunk.
Yeah.
I don't like this question. Okay, so
I have to know.
feel like
I would like to replace some of the animals, but I'll let you finish the question first.
What's the third animal in that trash game, the board game?
Well, first of all, there is no possum. It's raccoon,
Okay.
rat, which I was going to bring
Rat.
back into the fold, skunk,
Okay.
and squirrel.
Squirrel. Okay.
I think.
All right. So rank the four of us amongst those four animals.
I think you're the raccoon. I think Kooks is the squirrel.
Okay.
I feel like
Are
I
you
give
the rat?
I was gonna say I thought I
Are
get
we
rat,
both
but you get skunk, and not because you smell,
Well-
but just because something about when I think of skunk, something about them seems cunty to me, and I can't explain it.
And you know what? I was thinking the same
Hell
thing.
yeah.
I think it's because I could pull off a white stripe in my hair like nobody's business. So I will
okay.
happily take skunk.
Okay. So we've established I'm the raccoon. Keegs is the squirrel.
I wonder why I'm
Hannah's
the
a skunk.
squirrel.
And I'm the rat
Do you not want to be the squirrel?
I'll be the squirrel. I was just curious.
because you're the most likely to live in the woods, and
You know what,
you
T?
love-
Okay.
Don't you love squirrels like in Magic also?
I don't play a lot
Don't
of
you have the
squirrels,
squirrel
honestly.
deck?
I don't. I want to build Squirrel Girl. I really do.
Mm.
I
Don't you
finally
want the
pulled
hazel
her.
deck?
I took it apart.
I literally picked squirrel for you because I feel like out of all of us, you're the most in touch with nature.
Okay, valid.
I'm in touch with trash.
I was gonna say I'm in touch with trash also as a rat. Like if you see my
Yeah.
office, I think rat would be very fitting.
Yeah, you're just dragging pizza all over your house. Just one slice of
Mhm.
pizza.
In one single slice.
Well, in the game Trash Cult that we have that has all these different animals you can play, the food for raccoons is pizza. The food for rats is donuts. Skunks like pie, and squirrels like cookies.
I love pie.
Cute.
Yeah, skunk is the right choice for me.
Anyway, back to
yeah.
Lord of the Rings. What is Gollum?
Okay. Again, this feels
guy.
like Google questions.
I know. These
But-
are Google questions.
No, like as
You
in
wanna-
things I could have just Googled.
Yeah.
Yes.
but
Okay,
you
well,
wanna
I'm not
hear it
going to do
from
that. so-
Our perspective, in our own words.
And why does Gollum love sashimi?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
What the
That's a good
fuck?
question. Who doesn't
That
love
is a good
sashimi
question.
except for people who don't like sashimi? So he eats raw
No.
fish. Sometimes he just goes, you know.
Okay.
Gollum is like his second personality. He's BPD. He's got a bad mental illness
He
because
does.
of everything he's gone through. Smeagol's gone through a lot.
Okay.
I mean, he lost his bestie cousins, right? Because
Yeah.
he found the ring and that turned him insane and that guy
Killed
died
His cousin.
over the ring and
Yeah. Because they fought over it. Because they were just having a little fishing thing. They were out there fishing. Found the ring.
I have
Just
a
found
Google
it in the
question.
river. Okay.
Why does he go by what's the name you called him? The
Smeagol?
S one. Smeagol and also
Smeagol and
Gollum.
Gollum.
Like
Because he's both people.
Mhm. So
why does he have two names?
Smeagol
So
was
was he
his,
Schmeagol?
Smeagol was his God-given name.
God-given
was-
name.
He's
Got
not
it.
a hobbit.
Government
What's
name.
the other
Yeah.
one?
They're
He's,
like little folk. I
Yeah,
can't
they're
remember-
like hobbits, but not.
Yeah,
I
they
think
were
they're-
like
they're a type of
race-
halfling.
Yeah, they're like a race in between halflings and humans.
But Gollum is like his,
I
or is it
don't know
just
who
it is?
or if he named it because of like the coughing sound that he makes.
oh, true, yeah,
Because it's kind of like a Pokemon in that regard.
yeah.
He named himself
Coughing.
after his sound.
Possibly.
Coughing.
I don't really know how the name came to, or if the people named him, because it's not like he's unknown. He's
Right.
not an unknown entity. People know
Okay.
that he has it. Sauron forces found out that he had the ring and were hunting him essentially. But he lived in the caves for so long. It just kind of went insane. It kept fucking with the ring, and every time you put on the ring, it just makes you more and more in tune with it. It makes you more and more crazy.
Keeks is absolutely right.
Yeah.
It was the swallowing noise in
Yay.
his throat, and he just like, and so that's what it became. Wow, fun.
I have another part to this question is, can you explain the scene where Smeagol first finds the ring or gets the ring? Because I was told to ask about that because I've heard that's kind of
Oh, it's fucked, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
intense.
we
Yeah.
were kind of just talking about that.
Yeah. They're fishing. So him and his cousin are out fishing in a river. And his cousin comes across the ring first. I think finds it, grabs it. Smeagol sees that he has it and is like, "What's that?" And then they start fighting over it. And I think Smeagol smashes his head in with a rock. His cousin's head in with a rock. Yeah.
Oh,
To take
oh,
the
his
ring.
bestie?
Yeah, his bestie.
His cousin's
and
name is
then
Deagle. Deagle.
Beagle?
Smeagol and Deagle.
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 Smeagol and Deagle.
Deagol.
Yeah.
They
And then he takes
rhyme.
the ring, and then it's a montage of him essentially getting to the cave.
And
I think
going
through that
crazy, I assume.
montage, yeah, through that montage, I think he starts to transform. So it takes him a while
Yeah.
to get there. Mm-hmm.
He loses his hair because he
Interesting.
looks like a hobbit,
Mm-hmm.
and then he just transforms over, like isolating himself, living off the land, being in darkness all the time. He goes into the
Mhm.
cave. He doesn't want to be out in the light. He loses all his hair probably because he's not getting enough nutrients. It's devastating to watch. It's
Yeah. It's a fucked up
Because
scene.
and it comes at like if it's in the third movie, we've already seen quite a bit with Gollum and Smeagol, because Frodo
With them
calls him
fighting
Smeagol a
each
lot. He
other.
tries to
Mhm.
he tries to like be really nice to Smeagol and treat him more humanely than probably other people do. But like we kind of hate him, but then like we see this and it's like, oh, now we understand that this ring just made him absolutely insane.
But also,
it-
too, we see a lot in the third movie, like Smeagol and Gollum are kind of fighting with themselves.
Yeah.
Because Gollum wants to essentially turn in Frodo, get into like Sauron's good graces, but Smeagol is actively trying to fight against it. Like there's that humanity to him that's trying to fight back. So yeah, then seeing that you're like, oh, that's fun.
Ooh. Good start. Good start. Hey, did you know that scene where Aragorn kicks the helmet was actually a real...
Hey, did you know? Did you know that scene? Where
I have
Smeagol
no idea
kicks
what
the
you
helmet.
said.
He actually ends up breaking his toe. And then screams a real scream.
I'm so lost.
God damn it. So,
Keeks, would you like to explain the lore behind that fun fact?
What
To-
is
to Crew.
what is the fun fact? Because I didn't even hear what that was.
okay, so the lore is Aragorn goes and to kick one of the helmets, and it was like a legit like iron helmet, and he smacked his foot against it and broke his toe. But like in character, he like screams and continues to act out the scene, and they kept it because it was so good. And yeah, so did you know that when he screams, he actually breaks his toe?
Literally
Not that
everybody I've
accurate.
talked to about Lord of the Rings has tried to mansplain that fun fact to me multiple times. So
Yeah.
now I guess it's just like a meme.
Yeah.
And I think that scene, I think they come across like what look like little bodies. So like something that's
Mhm.
smaller than everything else. And so they just assume that Pippin and Merry are dead.
Yeah, I can't remember if that's when they ran into the Rohirrim, but I think they ran into them later after that.
Yeah, I think you're right that like they come across like what was just a battle scene, and
Yeah.
I think they just see like, and I think it was it wasn't set up to trick them. I think it was like someone like just died.
Yeah, I think it
I can't
was
quite
like someone
remember.
had just died. I think that's where they find the pin, though, right? The leaf pin. Or
Oh,
is that...
maybe that's what it is. They don't see a body. Maybe they find like their his pin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Something
I
like
don't know,
that.
I just know that one fun fact about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. So anyway,
Because I've been told it so many goddamn times.
So now it's a fun thing that the husband and I do is whenever that scene pops up, we try to
Hey, did
yell
you
it at
know?
each other the fastest and the quickest.
I would like to show you guys a picture, but I just want you to know that I am not shaming anybody because I have no room to do so, considering of the things that I choose to go over. But like, I just want you to explain what's going on with these eyebrows here. Because
That's what I'm saying.
I look up Lee Pace as that one character, and I just see this picture with these
boy.
eyebrows, and I'm like, what is going on here?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Look.
They're a little too filled in, but however,
However, look at that
look
man.
at the bone structure. Look
Look
at
at
that
that
jaw.
man.
Ignore the
His
eyebrows and
eyes?
the forehead. Look at the man.
You know?
Can you bark into a microphone? No reason.
Oh yeah, can you bark into a microphone, please? No reason.
Hold
Give me your best
Hell
bark.
Excellent! Yay!
Excellent.
I'm so proud.
Anyway, is that a cold open?
on. How to finish my shushuka.
Hey Hannah, were you bark into a microphone? No reason.
It has turned.
Yeah.
Just don't have to do that.
Yay!
I can
Yay!
see in the file that it peaked. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get it.
Crew, do you need to bark?
Well, no.
I've already barked enough. I do it for fun. I think in every episode we have, I bark.
I don't
at
even
some
think you
point.
have to ask sometimes. You just do it.
No, I just do it.
The dog comes over. You got that dog
Listen,
in you.
I got a
when
dog
you
in
call,
there.
you
Yeah.
don't answer.
And we were gooning over Aragorn, so obviously we have to
Yeah.
bark.
Aragorn and what's his name one more time? The elf king guy.
Which
Throndaril?
one? The guy with the eyebrows?
Frondril?
Yeah, eyebrows.
Lee Pace. Yeah, I struggle with literally only Legolas and Elrond are like the ones I can get besides Arwen. Everyone else, I'm like, I don't know who you are. Like,
don't
what's
know
her
who
name
you
from
are.
Lost? I don't remember her name, but oh my god, what is? She plays Kate in Lost.
she in the
Evangeline
Hobbit?
Lilly. Yeah,
Oh,
she's in.
Toriel?
She shows up in the second movie. Yes.
Oh, the one who doesn't actually exist in the book. The one who shoehorned in for a love
Yeah,
story that's
the one-
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I was pissed. I remember, like,
Oh.
'cause I watched the movies in theaters, and I had already read the book. And I'm having adored the books. I remember she shows. I go, "Who the fuck is this bitch?" And then they have like the storyline. I go, "What the fuck is
Who the
I-
fuck?
Also, Legolas.
Who the
Legolas
fuck?
showing up pissed me off, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then I was
Yeah.
like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then she starts like hitting on like Keely. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Hate
So
it.
the other
hate it.
day, not too long ago, Keegs and I had a slumber party,
We did.
and I show up,
Gay.
and they were watching. Was it the first Hobbit?
I think.
I think
I
so.
think it might have
And
been
that
the
first scene
or
where she shows
second.
up.
Yeah,
Oh, it would have been the second one then.
it
'cause
was the
she's not in first
second.
one.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So I show up, and that scene where she first shows up is on the TV, and Keeg crashes out, dude.
Yeah.
This is such a bullshit.
A movie she's already seen. Fuck this movie.
No,
Also,
legitimately.
fuck this movie.
I was like, so anyways, this is a fucking bullshit scene. Like, this girl doesn't even exist. She's fucking stupid. She's just here for a plot point that shouldn't even matter. But apparently, general audiences can't watch anything now that doesn't have a love story in it. So here she is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
look
that's
at us. Yeah, look
me.
at us. Why don't they kiss?
I'm general
Exactly.
audience. When do they kiss?
I am also
Oh my
general
God.
audience.
That's literally
Where is the
it.
bouncing?
You're so right.
I don't know if this is actually in like the final cut because I watched the extended edition. Which, by the way, the last Hobbit movie is actually rated R in extended edition, which is fucking sick. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Sick.
I don't remember.
I'm like 10 hours into Lord of the Rings. Where's the bouncing?
Yeah. I don't remember if this actually happened.
Nobody has bounced on anything yet.
Oh
What do
my
you
God.
mean?
It looks like she does. It fucking looks like she does when she's trying to resuscitate him in the final movie, but you know, whatever. But then.
So anyway, watching The Hobbit for the bouncing is crazy, dude.
But Killy fucking dies in the
Yeah.
last movie, and then like Tario goes out and starts like kissing his dead body. He's been dead for like I don't know an hour or two, and I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, girly, like you
Yeah.
barely
Get
knew,
up.
barely knew him. Get over it.
So anyway, Tariel's my favorite character.
How
Fuck
dare
that
you?
bitch.
Can I take us on a side quest for a second?
Of course.
Oh no.
And I just thought, because I wanted to ask you this, because
What?
you are obviously a movie fan, He watched a lot of movies. Which movie has the best sex scene in it?
Wow,
Which movie
that is
ever?
psychotic.
Yes. Like,
Like
which sex
ever?
scene in a movie would you put at the top that you've seen?
That's really tough. I actually think I need to think about this. I feel like Mr. Skins right now. I'm going through all the boobs that I've seen in movies. And I'm like,
Excellent.
this is a good time. Thank you for this. Let me get
If
back
you want,
to you
I could talk about the sex scene that was like a part of my sexual awakening. I don't know if it was necessarily good,
Yes.
but I remember watching this movie and being like, thank you, computer.
Thank you, Caputa.
Have you ever seen the movie Teaching Mrs. Tingle?
No, what? That sounds like a porn. I think you're trying
It's
to
not,
put
it's
me
not.
onto a
It's
porn.
Is that a trick question?
But the good girl and the bad girl, I mean, having like sex, and like I'm like, damn. I bet if I watch, it's been years. This movie came out in 1999, by the way. If I went back and looked at it, I'd be like, what the fuck was I thinking? I was starved for bouncing, I guess.
Stop saying
That's
that.
so funny. Oh my god. The movie
which one?
Disobedience with Rachel Weisz and Rachel. Oh my god, from The Notebook, Rachel McAdams. Their sex scenes. I guess the whole movie is just so sexy and sexually repressed because it's about these two Orthodox Jewish women, who are lovers, and it's pretty good. That's what I'm gonna say right now. Definitely recommend that movie. Yeah.
Everybody look it up. No reason.
No
Yeah,
reason.
I'm googling
Yeah.
it right now.
Computer?
Caputa, make these two gay and horny. Anyway, Lord of the Rings. Are there any bounce scenes? Yes or no?
No, there's not.
Not on camera, but there's like an assumed. Isn't there an assumed
Sometimes
one
it's-
between Arwen and
Where's the-
Aragorn?
Where's the two-player?
Yeah,
I guess
animal
since
up?
they have
There's-
children at the end, I guess we can assume that she bounced on it.
Yeah,
Nice.
we can
Good for
therefore
her.
infer that she did indeed bounce on it.
We can assume that she's been bouncing on it for a while, actually.
Yeah,
Good for her.
yeah, a lot of off-camera bouncing, not on camera, off camera.
Off camera, two-player camel.
Player came up.
I love that reference so much.
It's so
makes me laugh
funny.
every time. Two-person camel up.
Crew, I hear your tone of voice every time I say that. Just Camel Up's a 3-player game. You fucked him.
Listen, I knew the entire time, like that. I let her tell the story, and then I got her ass.
Yeah, you're like, that's right.
I was
got you on a
watching in the window.
technicality. Ugh.
God, I wish you guys were there. Crew was literally like up against the glass of the shop, just looking down the
Yeah.
fucking street, watching her car. She's like, she's still there. Okay, next question I have.
Yeah.
In the Balrog fight, where Gandalf says, "Fly, you fools," do you think he meant run, or do you believe the theory that they should meet the eagles?
What? I thought it was just a wizard being crazy, like just saying shit. I thought it was just a metaphor, like get the fuck out of here.
Your silence is deafening, Keegs. Don't give me that look.
I'm just thinking.
Was that a good question? Are you
Who gave you?
impressed?
Who gave you this information?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I could also I've never.
I was gonna say,
heard
I've
that
never heard
theory.
of that.
Yeah.
Did someone cook
Yeah.
here?
Who gave you this?
I don't know if
theory?
they cooked or they may have given you misinformation to make
Answer
a
the
fool
question.
of you.
I also just have eagles? Question mark.
Yeah,
Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles.
The Eagles.
You're not gonna like my answer, but like I said, I thought it was just I don't know what Eagles. What are you talking about? I'm just like I thought he was just saying get out of here, but like
He
in
said
old people
fly
speak.
though.
Well,
Yeah, like
yeah,
fly,
like run. It's another
But
old
eagles?
English word for run.
But
Eagles would be
Yeah,
fun.
anyway.
No, I don't think the Eagles. I mean, were the Eagles around? Were they in the area? Were they in the room with them?
Was
Where-
Blackpink in
where-
my area?
Was Blackpink in my area?
I
no,
I don't know.
I think
no
he was,
comment.
Yeah, no, I think he was just
Yeah.
telling them
Telling them
in
to
his-
run.
Yeah, wizarding way to run.
I'm not gonna lie. I googled
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings conspiracy theories or like plot holes, and that was one of them. Was the Eagles?
Okay, let me
That's
Google that
funny.
now.
I'm gonna also Google it. I need to know.
Fly,
Excellent.
Eagles.
Excellent.
Very long and even has maps. What type of Reddit hole did I just go down?
I'm seeing like Medium, people who write on Medium are like talking about that's where this AI summary is getting that answer of like, no,
Oh,
I
this
don't want to
is
subscribe to you.
this is like about
It's
why
it's
didn't
just
the Eagles
Ron.
fly the ring to Mount Doom?
Oh, well, that's a question that they're always asking.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, well, why didn't they just do that if they could? And it's like, because that's not the point of the story. And I don't necessarily think it makes it a huge plot hole for the entire adventure because, okay, let's say they fly those things all the way to the mountain and okay, what if they get shot out of the air?
Well, that's the thing too, and
then the adventure's over and they die.
the Eagles have their own
Like,
agenda. Like the Eagles are their own
yes.
beings who like don't really
They're
necessarily
not
want to
just
get
bird
involved.
servants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like they have like their own hierarchy, and like I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they like I don't know if it's a plot hole because I feel like they even have been like, yeah, we'll help out Gandalf, like Gandalf's cool, but like we don't really want to get involved in this like lower level human bullshit where we're just gonna go hang out in our trees and be fine till this is over.
The Eagles have free will.
The Eagles do have free will.
Yeah.
Like Gandalf has to essentially like beg them to come save him. And even then I think like from what we know they were kind of reluctant to do it.
So was the theory debunked?
So I think your
Well,
theory was talking about them taking the ring to Mount Doom. And
Yeah.
we were talking
We
I don't
discussed
know.
Yeah, we were talking about the Eagles and free will and how like they didn't really want to get involved.
I say I have a question I could add. Do we all agree? To everyone who's seen the first movie, I know it's the 90s, but the scene between
2000.
Gandalf and Saruman fighting was bad, right?
Oh, you mean like the graphics of it?
Yes. Like the choreography and the graphics, like obviously it's just I just remember like someone kind of like fucking him, like sending him around walls, and then like all of a sudden it's just a bunch of close-up shots of Gandalf bleeding, and I'm not even sure how that happened.
Here's the thing. I think they did it because
Cinema.
they didn't want to. I don't know if they just didn't have the stunt guys for it or like what, but also like, both of those guys were in what their 60s, 70s. Yeah, I think they probably were just trying to keep it to as many shots with them as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I don't know what the stunt things were like for them, what the crew was like for them. That's probably why it wasn't the best shot scene. I agree with you. It's not the best.
Cinema.
Like some scenes I feel like definitely stood the test of time and like seemed very natural, and that was not one of them. I'm just like, how did he start bleeding? What happened?
What happened?
I also wonder if like the level of like fighting violence, especially stuff that's more up close like that, they wanted to limit because they wanted to do probably what they're probably PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Yeah.
probably also
That makes
had to grapple with that too.
I've got one more question here. I just have, why is the Hobbit movies better than Lord of the Rings?
Is that a question
Okay,
that's
well-
supposed to meant for me to fight you?
It's a rage bait. It's
Yes.
rage bait.
It is
It's-
a rage-
don't-
it is a
don't-
rage bait
don't-
question.
Don't buy into it.
Cody has told me on 3 different occasions since I told him, like in the past few weeks, that that one of the Hobbit movies is like a couple pages in the actual book.
Yes.
Yes. Do y'all know like what happened pre-production with the movie though? This is my fan theory. This is my theory on why the movies are the way they are. Partially. So Guillermo del Toro was signed on initially as the director for The Hobbit. And then we don't know why he dropped very, very shortly before they were supposed to start filming. He dropped out. I fully believe it was due to creative differences because he does not do CG. I think that Warner Brothers was really pushing CG because the movies are full of it. And he probably also wasn't pushing for 3 movies. He probably was. I want to hope and pray that he was pushing for 2 because you cannot push 3 movies out of this book.
Good
Yeah,
answer.
I mean, I don't think that the Hobbit movies are better than Lord of the Rings movies. I do enjoy at least the first one and most of the third one more than I did enjoy the Lord of the Rings movies when I saw the Hobbit movies. I was like, oh, these are great. But they are very much more like general audience-y than I think the Lord of the Rings trilogy is. And so like I think it was just way more accessible for me because I didn't really like Lord of the Rings at the time. But now, like, having gone back to Lord of the Rings, I definitely see the cracks in the Hobbit movies, and I see the feedback that people have given. But yeah, people feel very strongly, and I don't like to tell people that I'm like, I like the Hobbit movies. I think they're fun, but I also don't take them as seriously. I don't treat them as seriously as I would, like, the Lord of the Rings movies as, like, stories as a whole. Plus, like, I talk about this a lot on my podcast with all of the reboots and making live action versions of animated movies and stuff like that. It's like these studios are betting on butts in seats to be like, oh, that's the person from the other movies. That's the thing from that other thing. So part of the fun of watching the Hobbit movies is being like, oh, Elrond is different now because this is before the Lord of the Rings. So he's not as stoic. You know, it's like, oh, it's like that's the thing. Or you start to see how Bilbo gets the ring, and you're like, oh, now we get to see that. That's cool. So that's kind of what the Hobbit movies serve.
That's also my issue with like the beginning of the Hobbit films. How like they have so much of the beginning of the first Lord of the Rings movie. Like like getting like old Bilbo back and showing, you know, Frodo again and like all of that. And I'm like, it's unnecessary. Like for someone who's coming in like knowing what Lord of the Rings is and knowing what the Hobbit is, like it's so unnecessary. But it's like they are like, okay, we have to put this out for someone who has like never seen this before, or you know, someone who is like, you know, coming in with their partner who might be, you know, obsessed with Lord of the Rings and they're literally just here because they got, you know, drug in, or kids. So you know, they have like, here's 15 minutes of filler that's really unnecessary, and that kind of sucks. Same thing I think with throwing like Legolas in. It's like, oh, well, how can we get people, you know, who might not really care, but, you know, like Legolas? It's essentially like bring in the female audience, show them Legolas, and they'll come watch it.
Gooners.
It's gooner bait.
Show them beautiful elf man. They'll come
running.
They'll come running. They'll come barking.
So it's like, and like I get it, like a general audience, like you have to do like, and I get that it's for money. You're doing it for money. As someone who appreciates the story and wants to see the story come to life on screen, it sucks.
So I guess
what I'm
now...
hearing.
Go ahead.
Oh, hey guys, you're back.
Yeah, I was
anyway, Keeks and I,
we really for that whole thing.
So I was just looking at my audio. I'm like, I haven't spoke in like 5 minutes.
I'm so sorry.
I have nothing to add. No, it's fine. I just didn't know what to add because you guys are a lot more informed about this sort of thing. I was just thinking about how I'm like, oh, interesting how greed causes people to ruin things, and just like in the story of Lord of the Rings.
Crazy.
I was reading the synopsis of Teaching Mrs. Tingle, so I can remember what the movie was about. This is the smartest this podcast has ever sounded, by the way.
Adding it to the gooning list.
Yeah, add it to the gooner list.
Add to the goon list. So, as you guys know, we tend to put the topics into a tier list. Just a refresher, the tiers are God's Favorite Princess, Sabrina Weedy Carpentini, Benedict Bridgerton, Dunkin' Hot Coffee, and Don't Piss Me Off. Where would each of you rank Lord of the Rings in that tier list?
I have a question before we do this. Are we ranking Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, like Middle Earth in general, or like is Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit 2 separate entities? Like I need to know.
All them.
Let's go Middle Earth. Yeah, so both of them, like the whole franchise.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay. If it was Lord of the Rings, it would have to be God's Favorite Princess, but it's not. It's Middle Earth, so... And it includes the movies, and the Hobbit movies piss me off. So I think I'm gonna have to do... I'm gonna do Sabrina Weedy Carpentini's A, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna put it there.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say too, because I think it it's prestigious and such a cultural thing, Middle Earth and all the stories that come from it, that like it references so much. I mean, you guys have Magic the Gathering because of Tolkien, and he says you're welcome. You know,
Tolkien
so
says
it's
you're
like
welcome.
Tolkien says you're welcome. I'm not in the estate, but I'm sure he does. But it's like
Thank you, Tolkien.
it can't. It's not S because I agree. Like the Hobbit movies and the way that the studio handled it brings it down some points, but Sabrina Weenie for sure.
Yeah. And the
Sabrina
Amazon
Weenie
shows are included in that too now, I guess. So,
Oh yeah.
boo.
I think I would get. I still don't know a ton about it. I'm gonna go Benedict Bridgerton, B tier, just based off of what I know about the story and the magic cards and everything. But I feel like I would really like the series once I dive into it. I just haven't done that yet.
I guess Benedict Bridgerton is where Lord of the Rings is right now for me. I'm hoping to watch more and have it get higher because I'm now starting to pay attention to the movie more because before I was just feel like I'd fall asleep, but like now I'm locked in a little bit. So I'm trying to get there. I need more time, but I'm trying to get there and sit down and watch all the movies and pay attention.
Also, it's kind of poetic that
So-
Commander keeps getting lower on the tier list because it is called I Hate This Game. So, I mean,
I hate this fucking game,
Yeah.
dude.
I hate no game more than Magic the Gathering most of the time and Commander. I did play a Commander game the other day and it was okay.
It was okay.
hey, we'll take that.
A-okay.
So I did want to go over just a few of the Magic cards because we do have some of the Hobbit spoilers, but this is coming out before MagicCon Amsterdam, where I think that's when spoiler season is set to start. So there's just a few cards I kind of want to go over. I know the One Ring is getting reprinted, thank God, because it needs
It's
it.
ugly, though.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
ugly
abandoned
and it's
modern.
stolen art. Boo! And I'll screenshot these for you. So
Yeah.
here's the new art of the One Ring. So this first art came out in the Lord of the Rings set a couple years ago. So it's not great.
This is not good.
It's
No.
not great.
Yeah.
And then his, if I remember right, his apology was just basically like, I'm a big fan of her work, so I wanted to kind of be inspired by that, but like, ooh, it does not look
It was
good.
something.
This is not inspired by this is the same
No,
thing.
it was something weird.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he accidentally used it and then like was going to do something else and like I don't know, like forgot. That's the thing. It was a weird fucking apology. The thing is though, like the One Ring itself, like his version of the one, doesn't even look like his artwork. Like
No, it
which
doesn't.
is
His artwork normally is like, oh my
it's
So when I think of Dan Fraser's art, I think of like
the
the
box,
boxes
yeah,
and the talismans.
which is
that
why
he's done.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
They're gorgeous. Yeah.
I don't think this is his work.
Interesting.
That's my
That's
Oh,
an
you
my
think he
headcanon.
like contracted it out,
I don't
contracted
know.
it out, and then that person fucked up.
Yeah, like I don't know if.
Maybe.
Okay, are
I
you sure
don't-
this
yeah.
isn't the original art?
Oh
Is that something
wow!
that came
Thank
up
you,
with?
Actually,
Hannah.
yeah, that's it.
that's what I came up with when I searched it. Yeah.
Add that to the Gooner list. It's like, what is this? Before you said it to me, I started looking, and then I saw that one. I was like, what?
That's so funny. Thank you, Hannah.
Okay, because this, like, honestly, I think
It's for sale.
I think his One Ring is completely photoshopped, like 100% photoshopped. I do not think he painted
Yeah.
it. No, this was what I think. This is what I think happened. Actually, hold on. I remember I
Okay.
remember what my theory was. I think that this was
Okay.
the reference that he sent in as like his idea, his concept, and then he likely actually finished a drawing, but when they were showing the images, someone put the wrong one on the slideshow. Put like his reference on the slideshow, and it was too fucking
my
late.
God.
And they said, "Well,
Oh my God.
apology letter. Here we go." And they probably gave him a shit ton of money to just roll over because he's 80 years old. He's gonna retire anyways.
Yeah.
No one else is gonna hire him.
Yeah.
He's already like getting a bunch of money from Magic anyways. That's my headcanon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God. Interesting.
Interesting.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, whatever.
Roll with
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Interesting.
and so
would not surprise me if Magic. What am I thinking of? QC just did not think about it.
and just slapped the reference on there instead of his actual. I bet he does have an actual painting, and I bet it's gorgeous.
And you also, I think you were saying that like there's also like an issue with potential like AI generated stuff sneaking in too, right?
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, Wizards of the Coast, they put out an ad. What was that for Ravnica Remastered a couple years ago at this point? And they used AI generated, like, what was it? It was like the video, right?
Did they? I wasn't around, actually. I wasn't in Magic yet when this happened.
Oh my God. It was
crazy.
bad. And then they basically said that they're never going to do it again, but then I'm pretty sure they're going to do it again.
I'm pretty sure they're going to do it again. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, they generated this ad for Ravnica Remastered a couple years ago with like the background and everything. It's real gross.
Ew.
Yeah, that is pretty obviously.
Magic cards. So we have Tom Burton William.
I hate myself.
I kind of like this card.
I do too.
Who are Tom Burton William, by the way?
They're the trolls.
So from The Hobbit.
And
Yes, I realized both of that from the context of this card in the Hobbit set and
So-
creature type troll.
okay.
Thank you so
so on
much.
the journey,
welcome.
in the beginning of the journey, in the book, Gandalf is, unbeknownst to everyone, Gandalf is actually like in the distance doing like some like mimicry of
Doing Gandalf shit.
doing the Gandalf stuff. So he's like mimicking the different voices of the trolls to like make them think that like they're like arguing with each other. And of course, trolls are stupid,
Cute.
so they're going along with it. And then when the dawn comes, he ends up. I don't think I think he just waits till the dawn. In the movie, he cracks a stone open, but I think he just gets them to stand there until dawn comes, and they turn around and they all turn to stone, and then Gandalf frees everyone. And yeah,
Nice.
That's what they are.
And the other context of that is that they need Bilbo because they want him to be a burglar, even though he's not. But the trolls call him a burglar hobbit.
Burglar Hobbit, yeah.
Because that's what he says. I'm a burglar hobbit.
Burglar Hobbit.
Oh yeah, because they were like, "Who are you?" And he starts to say a burglar, but then he stops himself. He says a hobbit. They go, "Burglar
They're like,
hobbit."
what's a burglar hobbit?
So is that why when this creature dies, if it was a creature, it returns as like an artifact because they're turned to
Yep.
stone?
Probably. That
That's
makes
cute.
sense.
Cute.
That checks out.
Checks out. I like this commander. I haven't seen like a Golgari commander that I like in a long time because that's not my colors. Unlike somebody
Hi,
here. Okay, what else we have? Schmaug.
Smaug.
Oh my
I can't
God.
not say it like that.
Smaug.
Smaug. Schmaug.
Smaug.
Oh my
I'm having
God.
a stroke.
Meow schmeow.
Wow.
Schmaug. The Magnificent. I know you, Keegs, mentioned when you saw this card, or was it a different frame, you noticed the scale like immediately missing?
So my fun fact about this, and I'm so mad that I didn't post it online, because like 2 weeks later, someone was like, "Oh my God, his scale is missing," and like everyone starts freaking out. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe someone noticed that!" And I was like, I literally was live streaming the Vegas panel where they were showing off all the cards, and I immediately was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sick! Look, like that the scale missing, like this," and I was like, "That's so cool! Like they got that little detail. I love that," and I was like so excited about it. Like I still have the recording. I noticed it first.
Check that.
I got it first, but you know what? I didn't post it.
She was
'Cause
there
I
first.
I was there first. I didn't post it because I was like, "Oh,
missed
surely
your
like
chance.
everyone's gonna notice. Like that's just like a tiny. Everyone's gonna get it. Like that's a big, apparently.
You should post it now with a
should.
timestamp, the date and time, and be like, I was there first.
Yeah.
You have no idea how tempted I was to go back, grab that clip, and post it, and be like,
Mhm.
"Yo, I literally
You
called
should.
this first. I was
You
right
should.
there."
Yeah.
There's
I have mono red, green rod.
Mono bread is so funny.
Mono bread.
fine.
Bread that gives you mono.
I think it's too strong.
You think it's too strong?
Yeah, like
I disagree.
I'm just so
disagree.
Oh.
Bro, why did when you said mono bread, why did I immediately think of your cat trying to eat all of your bread?
Oh God, Happy. I have to keep my bread in the microwave. Thank you, Happy.
Thank you,
I
Happy.
love that.
Love you.
I feel like it's too easy to get treasures.
I feel like the other one
I
might
feel
be
like the fourth round-
rare.
And Smog is very, very small.
That's the thing. It's very small. But there's so much like
He's even.
red treasure bullshit. I feel like it's fine.
That's what I feel like. There's so much red tread. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my god,
Red
okay.
treasure bullshit that it's gonna pop off real fast. I mean, it's not gonna be a good commander in that instance because I'm pretty sure it's gonna get aggro pretty quickly.
Yeah, I can see it going in 99 of a lot of treasury lists.
Yeah.
But as a commander, it's all right. What's the Arkenstone?
The Arkenstone is the like mythical gem that was at the bottom of what's their mountain called?
The Misty Mountain.
Misty Mountain. I had to sing the song in my head. King Thror had it on his big chair, his throne, and then Smaug. That's when he comes in. He's like, actually, I want all of this.
Yeah, and supposedly whoever holds the Arkenstone is like the rightful king under the mountain.
So do you think this card is in flavor, Keegs?
I don't know, honestly.
Adventures are back, baby.
Like, I don't know what, like, if I was to make this card, let me put this, if I was to make this card, I'm not even sure
Okay.
what I would do with it. I guess, like, giving things a buff is probably the way to go, because it is technically, like, being that source of power for things, I guess. Like, and empowering the people. So, I guess that works.
I was going to say, I'm like, I probably should have prefaced this, like, Hannah has played Magic, what, twice? Once? How many times?
Yeah,
Just the
I
once?
don't even think that counts as like a full game. I was being tutored the whole time. I agree with Kiggs because I think that the lore of the stone is like it bestowed like before like Thorin's family was ruling, but once they found the stone, it was like, oh yeah, we were meant to do that. It gives them like what the British thought that they had, you know, power from God to be royal. That's kind of what the stone
God.
did for them. So yeah, I think like
So it makes them
buffing-
racist. Got it.
buffing makes more
Got
sense
it.
as like what the Arkenstone would do. So I agree with that. If I were to make
Okay.
the card with absolutely no knowledge of Magic, I agree with Keegs.
I also agree with Queegs with no knowledge of the Hobbit.
Let's go.
It's so funny the collective we make when it comes to thinking about Magic the Gathering. Hannah's never played it. I hate it. Lill is good at it, and Keegan loves it the most, I feel.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
purest love.
I just like winning. That's all.
God, me too.
Doesn't matter the game.
Okay, what else do we have? My precious.
This
Ooh, look at
artwork
the art.
kills
I haven't seen
me.
this card, actually.
My
Look at
precious
him.
ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, look at his front teeth.
fingernails. It's
They
his
like go
teeth.
in. That's the teeth for me. Yeah, they kind of like curve in the front.
So, like, low-key kind of want to put this into Lathril.
Lathril doesn't need it. Lathril doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, she
Keegs.
does.
Stop.
Yeah.
Look,
I
she's
don't
not even that high power.
I don't think Lathril needs
Look,
this.
she doesn't even, like, she's not even that optimized. I need you to know this. I de-optimized
Uh-huh.
her.
Why do you think this card will be good for Lathril? I want to know.
Can't be blocked? How's Hexproof can't be blocked?
I mean, are you
How's Hexproof
trying
is good
to
enough?
are you trying to
also, Yigra?
go Voltron with
Yeah,
Lathril?
yeah, Lathril. Because the whole thing with Lathril is, like, she needs to hit to make more elves. Also, Yigra?
I guess I saw Lathril as more of like a elf ball. What were you laughing at?
Just she used to hit it with more elves. I'm like, okay.
I think you're all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
I just saw Lathril as more of like an elf ball.
Yeah, I did too. Just big elf.
I just feel like in green
need to
you
be
have
stopped.
easier
Big
things
elf.
to give her hexproof, and
Yeah, just run some Swifties.
Because I have, like, Alpha Authority in there. What else I have in there for her to make her unblockable? Oh, there's, like, Melt Strider Resolve, I think, is in there. I think that's the one from Edge of Eternity that, like,
Oh, is
has
this
to be
the-
blocked by one creature, and she has Menace, so it makes her unblockable. It's just so that way she can actually get through, so she can actually hit people and then make the elves. Because it's all about buffing her, making her bigger, hitting for more commander damage, getting
Yeah.
more elves. Elf balling that way.
Yeah, and I suppose in Lathril you'll have a ton of tokens to sacrifice to draw two
Yeah,
cards.
exactly.
Oh, also, Kugi, how do you feel about these frames?
I love these frames.
I
I
think
Yeah?
it's
really,
really cool.
like these frames a lot.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go back.
It
to
looks like
the...
like a pulp novel.
I think they're very cool.
Yeah.
I feel like they all look the same though.
I think it's just because we're seeing two with red backgrounds. I think we will get different ones.
I like that it has Tolkien's name on it, like a book
Exactly.
cover. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I think that's what. Yeah, they were probably going for like this like pulp style. Let me show.
I like that it's still legible too.
Yes.
Because that's been my issue with a lot of Magic frames lately. It's like the art's really fucking cool, especially on like the Lord of the Rings, like the special edition like cards. The art on them is awesome, but they're so hard to read. Like it's super cool to look at, and it'd be a super sick poster if it didn't have all the text. But like
I can't read
reading
that.
this card in a game is a nightmare.
I have that card. It's
Yeah.
pricey now.
Yeah, they're all pricey. They're
that's
bought out.
God.
So wait,
Oh
who
yeah,
did
Hannah,
this?
do you want to hear about
Oh God.
how upset the Magic nerds were when they made Aragorn black and like a depiction of him on Magic cards? Oh, people were pissed.
Well, of course, because they're racist, idiot weirdos.
Yes.
Literally, it's a mental illness. I'm sorry. Like you have a mental illness if you're racist to the point that you get upset about a character being just colored differently than what you think they should be. Yeah, no, these are sick.
Also, I think I agree that Magic the Gathering is a mental illness.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's what I really.
I also
meant,
agree that
actually.
Magic the Gathering is a mental illness.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're right.
You want me to have this mental illness? You want me to be bestowed?
But also, this depiction of Aragorn, he's hot. He's still,
Yeah.
Still hot.
Yeah.
You're correct.
He's still the
hot.
same character. It's not like making him black changed his character at all.
No, he's still hot, just as hot.
Still hot. Still,
That's what we
just
really
as
care
hot.
about. I'd bounce on it.
Sorry, I have fucking brain rot. I just want to. I don't know. I felt like now is the time to talk about this. I hate the fact that there's a character named Saruman, and then the main villain is Sauron.
Sauron.
Why do the names have to
Yes,
be so
why the
close
fuck
to
did
each
they do that?
other? That is so confusing, and
That,
they could have made it a little
characters.
different.
They're two separate
Yeah, I
characters,
used to-
right?
Yes. I
Yes.
used
Okay.
to get very confused about that too.
Saruman
the
sounds like a
dark.
Digimon. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. Ooh, let's
It
get this
is.
one. Does he say his name like Pokemon?
Saruman.
Saruman.
Saru.
Is there any other cards you want to look at, Cougs?
I mean, I'm obsessed with the Hobbit door planes. I mean, they're just beautiful cards.
Oh yeah, let's go to the lands.
They're stunning.
lands. These
No,
ones?
they're a specific set of the Hobbit doors, and they're on all seasons. Yep,
Very
they're so
nice.
pretty. You could
Oh, it's
you
all
could
4 seasons. Those are
only
cute.
get them
So
in the bundles.
cute.
So you can get the regular ones in the standard bundle. You can get the search pearls in the gift bundles.
I can't put these beautiful playing cards in my Golgari.
Yeah,
one of my
exactly,
Golgari decks.
exactly. Like what the fuck? Now I have to build a Naya deck.
Disgusting. So I think we're just at the and another thing. Do you want to do the intro for that, co-host?
Sure, I'll do this one. Let me have it, please.
Okay.
All right. So
So anyway,
enough
now we
yap-
have to.
I'm leaving. I'm quitting. I'm leaving Discord. I'm quitting this podcast.
I'm uninstalling.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so much for
listening.
being
It's
here.
over. Cut it. So enough yapping about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Now let's talk about other shit that we're doing. We have a segment called And Another Thing where we just yap about other things, other media we've been partaking in. So, Cougs, would you like to kick us
Yeah,
off?
sure.
What other things have you been doing?
My other thing is I've been listening to the new Evanescence album. My favorite band in the
course.
entire world. I
Of
freaking
course.
love Amy Lee with my entire heart. They put out a new album called Sanctuary like a month ago, I think now. It's actually really good. I'm always worried because like Fallen has my entire heart. Like Fallen and Open Doors are just such a good album because it just has such like that nostalgia to it, and also like it's such a good sound. Like nothing has ever been able to recreate it. But I will say Sanctuary gets really close, and I've been like actually putting on a repeat because I've had a lot of the songs like stuck in my head, so I will take it. Also, I'm seeing them at the end of the month and I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Woo! How exciting.
You killed me when you're like, I need something to wear at the Evanescence concert, and I'm like, you don't
Like,
have
bitch, is that
anything
not
in
your
your
closet?
closet
Entirely
already?
Actually, you'd be really, really shocked because I'm finally like in my late 20s, like deciding I actually want to buy clothes for my style because I was just wearing things that like literally I still had from high school. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm like, I'm old enough. I can go shopping for myself. I can pick
Hell
out my
yeah.
own clothes.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
But Keeks sent us a photo of her outfit for the Evanescence show. Keeks, you look so
Dude,
hot in that.
I
You look
feel
so good.
in that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
There's like a couple more pieces I want to get
I'm
for
so
it.
proud.
Thank you. I want to still get like a couple more pieces of jewelry for it and like a thicker belt, I think, like a wider belt. But like I fucking love that outfit. I'm so obsessed with it.
All right. Hannah, what's your and another thing?
And another thing. Okay, so I have been playing a fuck ton of LotR too much. I know this game is old at this point, but I finally decided to get it because I was waiting for a sale and because I'm cheap. I fucking love that game. I've been playing too much of it. But I've also been getting back into the Alien franchise, and I decided I wanted to get the books. And I bought a couple books a couple weeks ago, and I finished one, and it was awesome. So yeah, I've been reading the Alien books, just like books in the series and the novelizations of the movies. So pretty cool.
All right, so
I didn't realize there was
yeah,
multiple
I didn't know there were
books.
books. So you said there's novelizations of the movies, but then are there ones that take place like in the same universe?
So this is the novelization
God.
of Alien Covenant. And it's like 400 pages.
Damn.
And then, so this is just that movie, but in book form. And then this is a collection of 3 books that take place in the universe.
Oh, interesting.
So I read The Cold Forge. I'm going to start Prototype next. And the next one that's technically by the same guy who did The Cold Forge is Into Charybdis. So yeah, this is one of the complete Alien collection, Symphony of Death. It's so sick. Oh my god! And look at what my bookmark is. That's so crazy.
Oh my god, that's so crazy!
Oh my god, crazy, cute.
Because I haven't been playing, so I'm like, I want to use it. So it's a perfect bookmark until I start playing. Business cards / playable magic card. Genius. So genius.
Thank you.
So yeah,
So
it's a
cute.
token card. So yeah, that's my another thing. I've been reading sci-fi shit. Aliens.
Crew, do you want to go next?
I'm having good actually. Like I'm at an in between BMs because I have hyperfixation on hobbies. I'm kind of in between stuff right now. I'm trying to find my next hyperfixation because our last podcast was about Marvel Rivals. I've been playing the hell out of that, and now it's like I've completed the battle pass. What the hell do I want to do now? So I've been thinking about what kind of games I'm trying to like play. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I've been thinking about downloading The Sims again. For whatever reason.
Not relapsing.
Yeah, relapse. I'm thinking about playing Persona.
Okay.
Ooh, which one? 4?
I don't know, 4 or 5 probably.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do 4 because 4 is I think was my favorite.
Hot dad.
I'm just trying to figure out like what games I want to play.
You know what you could do?
What?
Grind Rivals comp with me.
You know what you could do? Play Mecha Chameleon once with me.
Okay. Crew gifted me Mecha Chameleon. Thank you. $5. It shows how good of a friend you are.
Wow.
She's willing to spend $5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Willing to spend $5. No, that's a joke. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I just got it a couple days ago and I haven't played it yet.
That's my another thing is Mecha Chameleon, which everyone's been playing it. Me and Keegs played it last night with friends and it was fun. I'm really proud of there's like a Candyland themed world and I made myself on top of the sucker and like the sucker had like this swirly pattern on it and I drew it on
It was
myself.
very good.
Sick.
And it worked?
Did
you win?
Well, they found me close to the end,
Like
so I did
last
not
10
win,
seconds. It was
but-
very close.
Also, we did some ghost hunting
We
last
did.
night, and Cody is so sick of us.
I died both times.
You guys were playing fast. I've been wanting to
Well,
play
if you would
fast
have
for
gotten
like
on.
weeks.
Yeah.
Well, if I
Also,
wasn't
we
depressed,
really were posting
Keegs.
the codes.
Well, stop being depressed, girl.
posting
Get
codes,
off.
Jen.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hold on.
Yeah, like, why are you so tired? What are you staying up late and not sleeping for?
Being sad, duh.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. I
Anyway.
know what I would be the most. God forbid I hang out with my friends when I'm depressed. I can't think of a worse idea, honestly, than being around others and trying to,
Trying to not be depressed. Wow,
I better not
Get
talk to
energy.
anybody.
Anyway, for my and another thing, I have been playing Hollow Knight. So I started streaming for a speed run, and I died an hour in, which is awesome. So I've been playing solo for a bit, just trying to like refamiliarize myself with the map and everything. It's going well. I think I'm about 2 hours in, so about a couple bosses in. I have been playing a lot of Rivals as well. I love gooning. I've wanting to get back into comp, but I don't know if I want to bring my friends into that. And Crew does not want to play comp with me.
You know who
That's
would?
Not necessarily true.
Derry.
Derry? All right, I'll message Derry.
Derry
and
would.
I'll see if Derry wants to. Jose
Also,
also
that
wants
is
to.
not true. I would play comp with you.
Good. You want to play comp after this?
No.
This is what I said at the very beginning of the
Maybe.
episode. You want me to
Maybe.
invite you to? No, you want me to invite you to things, and then when I ask you to come to things, you never say yes.
You're scaring the shit out of me being that close to your camera, by the way. It's giving
Love
just
that.
Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club. Jump scare. So I have a theory of why you don't want to play Mecha Chameleon with me, because, like, you are self-proclaimed not a great drawer, and you can't be a spike in min-max
That's-
drawing in a
that's
drawing game,
true.
so that's why you don't want to play.
No, that's
can't
not
win.
true.
She clocked
you
That's
can't
not
win.
true.
Just
That's not true. It's
clocked
fine. No.
Yeah.
First of all, you calling me a min-maxer is actually ableist of you because I have.
You're a self-proclaimed min-maxer.
Calling you a min-maxer
Not
is ableist.
when you call
then-
yourself one. If you call yourself one, we're allowed to also claim that you're one. That's how it works.
Actually, Mecha Chameleon, there's nothing more ableist than me trying to play Mecha Chameleon and realize I can't see and find anybody because I'm blind as shit.
I have one more thing for my and another thing, and I keep being interrupted.
Damn.
Are you done?
Anyway,
It's the band Distressor. So I went to a party a couple days ago, and I met some of the band members, and we've been in touch, and they're really cool people. So they're kind of a hard rock band out of Columbus. They have an EP called Loud Thoughts, and they're really cool, and I like their music a lot. Their band name is spelled really weird. It's DSTRESSR. Distressor, but they're super cool, and I'm gonna see them live in a couple weeks. They're playing at, I think, Space Bar in Columbus on August 1st, so that'll be cool. Do you want to do the outro and then we can plug?
yes. The outro. Well, I mean, isn't the outro the plug?
I just
Or
have it
are we
as
plugging ourselves first and then
we can plug them first.
if you made it
Anyway,
this
if
far?
you made it this far.
God,
God help you.
sometimes I wish I could never talk again. I wish I could shut the fuck up forever. I'm so sick of it. If you made it this far, shut up. Thank you for listening. For us yap and Lord of the Rings. Let's do plugs. So you can find the podcast at IHTG Pod. We are on Spotify. We are on YouTube. We have Instagram. Separately, we have our own stuff going on. I have Moo Milk Club, my stream Twitch channel. I stream on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. What I play, who knows? I don't know until I start. So that's what's going on for me. I'm also on Instagram for Moo Milk Club and TikTok.
Hell yeah.
Will, what you got going on?
Oh my god. So I am also on Twitch and Instagram and TikTok under the same handle, LilTCG. I don't have a set Twitch yet, or Twitch schedule yet. I just do it whenever I feel like it. But I've been playing Hollow Knight, so I'm probably going to do more of that. I do plan to stream Tetris 99 and just hang out sometime soon. But I will be posting about that. And then for our wonderful guests, Coogie, would you like to plug? Where can the people find you?
So you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube at Keeg's Corner. I post a lot of magic content. I post a lot of video game content now. And then we stream cozy games on every Wednesday and Friday, starting at 7 EST. So come hang out, have a fun time.
Yay! Go to the Keys Corner.
Yeah, go to the Keys Corner. She has merch.
Yeah, it's kind of soft launched right now. Might actually be hard launched by the time this podcast comes out because I finally actually ordered my samples like a good person. Yay!
Woo!
And then hopefully I'll
Yay!
have more actually drop like in a couple months. I'm working on it.
It'll be cute. All right, and Hannah, where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find my podcast with my co-host Cullen, Not My Fantasy. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We have the video episode goes on YouTube. Actually, probably by the time this comes out, Lil's episode will have come out. We talked about Epic, the
Let's go.
musical, the animatic
It was very epic.
compilation. It was so epic. I still have to edit that episode. That'll be fun. But yeah, and you can also follow us on Instagram at Not My Fantasy Pod.
Cool.
Yay.
Yay. I think that is
go follow
everything.
them or else.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody go follow them or else I will break into your house. Anyways, is there any final
I'll be in
thoughts
the
that-
walls.
Oh, I will be in the walls. Are there any other final thoughts about the pod or Lord of the Rings anybody would like to share before we go?
No, I'm done.
I'm tired, dude.
This was a long
I've been
one.
yapping a long
We
time.
yapped.
Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm signing off. Bye.
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 Bye.